Aldenaki here with another Halo 4 campaign mission walkthrough, and today I'm going to show you how to get both weekly campaign challenges for the week of April 21st through the 27th, which is, first one is Prediction Pain, which requires completion of any mission on heroic or higher difficulty with Tough Luck and Thunderstorm. And the second one, which is Famine or Feast, which requires completion of any campaign mission on heroic or higher with the Famine skull. So obviously if you do the first one, you get the second one. And for this challenge, I picked Shutdown. In addition to the 3 skulls I needed for the challenge, I turned on Cowbell for extra explosions and Grunt Birthday Party to better help me see grunt headshots at distance. And as we start off here, get through the 343 stuff. It always seems to take quite a while. There we go. We'll go ahead and skip the opening cutscene and head for the Pelican. And once there, grab a DMR and a railgun. Run around to the other side and get full ammo for those two. I actually don't use the railgun in the mission, but it's a good secondary weapon to have. Okay, jump in the cockpit and wait for the pre-flight checklist to finish, and then we'll be off and flying. Now, thanks to No Eyes 10's 2-tower skip, this is really a simple mission, and you know, picking up both challenges in 10 minutes of gameplay is not too bad at all. Okay, here we go. Hit that left trigger for boost. And what the mission is supposed to be is to first go to each of 2 towers to disrupt the communications to the Didact, I guess, sort of traffic cop communications. And then that will clear the way to get to the 3rd tower and ultimately fight our way to get to the Didact. But where I'm firing now, this is where No Eyes 10 found a way to get directly into the 3rd tower without having to deal with the first 2. That's why it's a 2-tower skip. And it takes a pretty complicated, tough mission and turns it into something really simple to accomplish. And this is one of the go-to missions when your challenge is complete any mission. This would be the first mission to choose because you can knock it off in 10 minutes regardless of the level of difficulty. Okay, into that little opening there, bring the Pelican on down this little landing area. Go ahead and jump out, and there's a nice little gap in the doorway up here that will jump and jetpack through, like so. There we go. It might take a couple of tries there, but it's not hard to do. And off to the grav lift to get up to the first of 2 levels that we'll have to deal with. The first level is we actually got some combat going on. The second level is basically a skip. Alright, do not sprint into this grav lift. You can actually sprint right through it and fall to your death. Just go ahead and walk into it. Okay. And once we get up here, we'll do a sprint jump across and start aiming towards that far platform ahead of us, because there will be 2 shielded jackals and sometimes a grunt. Go ahead and take the jackals out. You can hit them in the hands and knock their shields back. And this time, oh good, I got all 3 of them. And then go ahead and sprint jump across here. Now, Legendary Smile came up with a really great skip that allows you to skip the entire combat on this level. But I haven't mastered that one yet. One of these days I may demonstrate it in a challenge run. But in essence, you've got to time a jump to some rising debris, and it'll shoot you all the way across the map. Alright, you see what I'm doing here. First of all, I had 4 grunts to take out. I think I got 3 of them at first. And then there's 2 plasma turrets up ahead. One to the right, one up ahead to the left. And there's that 4th grunt. That's alright, I'll get him. And on the turret to the right, aim just right of center, like so, and you can head shoot the grunt that's on it. And on the turret on the left, aim just left of center. Now, I did run up here and swap out my railgun for a light rifle, and because there will be an elite showing up on each side. And as one enemy goes down, another one will take his place, so we can just sit back here and pick them off a distance. There's no need to rush into anything. There we go, there's that elite. I'll use the light rifle on the elite. Just keep peppering him and he'll drop. Shields are popping, there they go. Scratch one elite. And there's probably several more grunts we have to deal with here. Yep, so like I said, they'll just come up on the guns, up on the turrets. And we just keep popping them off until they go away. Remember, aim just right of center on the right gun, left of center on the left gun. Alright, I think I got them all, so I'll just go ahead and fill up with ammo on the light rifle and head on up here. And across the way, that's straight ahead over there, there's going to be 2 grunts and 3 shielded jackals, and we want to take them out before they get down that little light bridge. It's not that difficult. Again, you can knock the shields back with the DMR, like so, and then get a headshot. There we go. And down here we're going to have several shielded jackals and a couple of 3 grunts. And it's no big deal. Notice how I'm using that container as cover. Knock their hands back, or knock them back with a hand shot, and go ahead and head shoot them. We're going to hit him in the hands and knock him back, headshot, and he's done. I believe there's 1 or 2 grunts down here. I thought I heard a grunt. And a plasma pistol charging up. Oh, there's a jackal in the back. He's gone. There's that grunt with a charged plasma pistol. And my motion detector tells me there's 1 more. Boom, he's gone. Okay, that takes care of that platform. Now I'm going to go back and swap out my DMR for a fuel rod cannon, because I'm going to use that on hunters that we have to deal with. But first up, we're going to have 2 grunts and a fuel rod elite. Take out the grunts.
Chief, head for one of those locations. Bringing those towers down is the only way.
And I can actually take this elite out with the light rifle. Now with tough luck on, normally they will not retreat. They'll stare you down, and that's why I could get him back up here. Without tough luck on, he would be over there hiding, and it would make taking him out a little bit tougher. But there is a way to do it with the incinerator cannon that I have to go get. There he goes. He's done. Okay, off to the left here, and we're going to swap out the light rifle for the incinerator cannon, which leaves us with a fuel rod cannon and an incinerator cannon. So, there's a nice little man cannon right here that we can use to get over to this platform. Okay, and now we got 2 hunters dropping down, and I think it takes about 7 or so hits with the fuel rod cannon to take them out. Take out a hunter. Gotta be a little careful because they're firing at you. Use the post as cover. That's what tilt does that. Gives them a little bit extra armor. But then Cowbell gives us extra explosive capability, so it almost is an even swap. I believe there's 1. Oh, they're both gone. Okay. So actually, it looks like 10. Looks like it was 5. 5 direct hits will take them out. Okay, swap over to the incinerator cannon, up to the next level, and we're just going to more or less skip all the combat here. And there is an elite right there. And I'll just go ahead and, well, didn't take him out, so I stayed up there a little bit with the jetpack. But you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to this Banshee on the left, come down here, and duck under the bridge area here. Don't worry about the soft kill zone, it'll go away. Come back. When you get to the last dance, you come back out and up to the 2nd level, jump out of the Banshee, back down to the 1st level, immediately jetpack up after you get through the doorway to avoid fire as the door is closing, and that's it. That's essentially the end of combat, if you will. And we did that in, about 9, a little over 9 minutes or so. Now we still got another minute to go here, with all this Cortana going rampant stuff. And I'm just seeing how fast I can swap weapons while I'm waiting for things to happen. I guess you could still die here if you blasted the plexiglass with a fuel rod cannon burst. But who would want to do that? Okay, grab Cortana. Chief's telling her that we want to get to the Didact via the liches.
Moving in formation towards the Didact ship.
And we're going to do the big jump.
We're only going to have one shot at this.
Waiting for the screen to come up. There we go. And sprint off the end, and that's essentially it. I'll go ahead and skip the cutscene here. We'll see the end of mission symbols, followed shortly thereafter by the 2 challenges popping. I do hope this helps you in your quest for this week's weekly campaign challenges: Famine or Feast, Prediction Pain. There goes the challenges. This is Old and Achy signing off. Take care, everybody.